Welcome to this short tour of a late 2014 Porsche Cayenne S diesel V8, which is currently for sale. The car had over £30,000 worth of original Porsche optional extras fitted to it, which makes it truly unique. We'll run through the condition and service history and some of the key features in this video. Starting off here with the carbon fibre steering wheel with leather grips on either side. It's also heated, which is a real treat in the winter. Moving to the right hand side, we've got your automatic lights, parking brake, along with carbon fibre door handles and controls for the wing mirrors and electronic blinds, etc. More carbon fibre along the doors here, and the settings for memory seats, which can actually be saved to either of the car's keys. As you can see, almost everything is covered in the finest leather, all of which is in superb condition. Mounted on top of the dashboard, we have an additional dial which features a compass and clock, among other things. Hopefully you can hear the premium Bose surround sound system here, which is powered by a number of speakers throughout the car. Moving across the dashboard, we've got the metal alloy gear shift paddles, which allow you to take manual control of the 8-speed automatic gearbox should you wish. This would be a great time to talk about the Sublime engine in the car and start it up when cold. It's a 4.2 litre twin turbocharged V8 diesel. It has just under 400 horsepower and just over 620 foot-pounds of torque. It makes it as fast as the petrol GTS model, but unlike that model, this is capable of up to 40 miles to the gallon. It gives a range of well over 700 miles, and it's just the best engine available in the Cayenne for sure. It also sounds splendid with a real V8 grumble, as you can hopefully hear. In fact, this vehicle was one of the very last built before the AdBlue system was introduced, so there's no tank to top up, and you get the full fat V8 sound. We'll turn the radio off here to try and get a little bit more of the noise. Moving back over onto the centre console, we have a 7-inch full colour touchscreen in the centre of the dashboard. This controls a huge list of features, including the parking camera and satellite navigation. It also features full DAB radio and Bluetooth for your phone, etc. You can control the rear entertainment screens from the front as well, should you wish, including choosing one of the available Freeview television channels or playing a DVD, for example. Just below this, we've got the air conditioning controls. The temperature can either be set independently or left in automatic, as we can see. In actual fact, the centre console, the grab handles either side, and the gear selector are also optional extras in carbon fibre, as are the 3-level, 3-stage heated and cooled front seats, which is another really rare option. Moving on down the centre console, we've got further optional extras, including the fully adjustable air suspension, different drive modes and chassis controls for the car. Switching between these various settings changes the personality of the car, everything from the engine response through to the gear changes. Each of these options is confirmed via a small digital dial on the right hand side of the dashboard, as we can see. The air suspension itself really is a must have for this car. It keeps the ride perfectly comfortable, and it means the car can be raised or lowered at a touch of a button, so I'll just demonstrate that now. Moving on down the centre console, we've got two cup holders and a 12-volt power supply there. Just behind the cup holders, we've got the centre armrest with additional storage and extra connections via both USB and 3.5mm audio jack. As we move through the rest of the interior, you'll see that the full red leather is perforated on each of the seats and is in really superb condition. All of the seats have an amazing amount of adjustment. The front two in particular are the optional extra 18-way adjustable seats. Everything from lumbar and thigh support can be adjusted right through to how firmly the side bolsters hug you. Moving up to the ceiling, we can see the head lining is in black. We actually have the full optional panoramic roof, which runs the full length of the vehicle. Is complete also with a full length sunshade. This can be easily controlled from the additional buttons mounted up in the ceiling here. So we'll turn the engine off and open the bonnet. As we step out of the car, you can notice the Bose speakers in the bottom of each of the doors, and you can actually see some of the seat setting controls on the side here. They're almost infinitely adjustable, as we can see, buttons and toggle switches for all the various settings. All of the four main doors on the car feature the soft close optional extra, meaning that you can actually gently push the door shut and the car will take over and fully seal it closed. The car has the optional 22-inch alloy wheels. These are an anthracite grey in colour. They're really in mint condition, no scrapes or scratches. They have Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tyres. The bodywork itself is generally in great condition. There's one small ding to the driver's rear door, about the size of a 5p piece, and a handful of other minor scuffs which are actually difficult to show on video. Overall, it's a great looking vehicle. I don't think I've ever seen another with this colour combination and specification. The car's only ever been run on premium fuel, in particular Shell V-Power, with a Red X injector cleaner used every other fill-up. As we can see, the exterior black colour has been matched with optional smoked rear lights from the GTS model, together with black roof rails, quad exhaust tips, and a number of other elements of exterior trim, as we can see. Another rare optional extra is what's known as the Sport Design package. This adds prominent wheel arches and side skirts and extra body-coloured splitters at the bottom of the front and rear bumpers. Moving into the rear, the space for the back seat passengers is just as generous as that in the front. They get a great amount of leg room. Again, the seats are four-way adjustable in the back, and the rear passengers have a number of other optional extras available to them. Firstly, the dual entertainment screens, which we'll turn on here, and secondly, the electronic sun blinds for both rear passengers. These can be activated and controlled via the driver's seat. Looking at the dual entertainment screens, they are full-colour touchscreen. They can be used either in combination with the car's audio or with the included Porsche wireless headphones. As you can see, we have options for DVD and auxiliary video input, plus full Freeview digital television. As we move around to the rear of the car, you'll be able to see the double colour-coded roof spoiler, and we have a fully automated tailgate. So pressing the button will reveal 670 litres of storage space, which bumps up to almost 1800 litres when the rear seats are folded down. As the boot rises, we should be able to just about see the reversing camera, which makes parking the car much easier as well. You'll notice another optional extra on the right hand side of the boot area, a handful of buttons that allow you to lower and raise the back of the car to make lifting heavier items into the boot much easier. In addition, there's 2 other buttons for the electronically deployable full capacity tow bar. I think you can tow up to 3.5 tons. Just a press of the button, and both the tow bar itself and the accompanying trailer electronics deploy and lock themselves in position automatically. Another button will pack everything away again to the point that it's completely hidden from view when it's not needed. You never even know it was there. The service history on the car is right up to date. I believe it had services or oil changes in 2015, 2016, 2018, 2021, 2022 and 2023. The most recent service was completed earlier on this year, most of the work being carried out at Cotswold Porsche Specialists, and included a double engine oil and filter change with oil analysis, both air filters, the transfer box oil, both front and rear differential oil, a double gearbox oil and filter change, auxiliary belt change, water pump and coolant change, a power steering service, a brake fluid change and a tow bar service. Moving around to the front of the car here, we're going to be able to instantly recognise that this is a facelift version of the Cayenne. It's a much cleaner design, different design of headlights, especially at the front. Talking of headlights, this car also has the optional extra full LED headlights. We can see they're just splendid at night time, and again quite a rare option. Most of the cars don't have them. We also have daytime running lights and dual fog lights mounted within the front bumper. Under the bonnet is the 4.2 twin turbo V8, which, as I say, is in perfect mechanical condition. It also had a new Bosch battery installed earlier on this year, and the most recent service bill that I just ran through totaled just under £4,000, inclusive of the parts and labour, which should hopefully give the new owner peace of mind for the future. It's clearly never been used off-road, as the engine bay is exceptionally clean, which really matches the rest of the car. It's just recently passed its annual MOT earlier on this month, so that means that runs through to the end of 2024.